We have part one here focusing in on arms, where we're going to do 3 consecutive rounds of each exercise, 40 seconds on and 20 seconds off. Shoulder press is going to be our first one, so I'm going to press my hands up above my head, keeping my shoulders away from my ears, but I am lifting my hands above me. If it's a little much to bring the hands above the head, you can always do more of a chest press. You'll follow this up with a row and a butterfly, so I'm going to row back, keeping my elbows close to my body, and then opening up like a W. You can see this a little bit better from this angle here, doing a row and then a butterfly. The third exercise that we're going to focus in on for our arms is the push-up, which you can start from your feet or your knees, doing a push-up there, making sure that those elbows are pointed about 45 degrees back. Hands come to the armpits. You can also do this from the wall. We're going to follow this up with doing an interval training, 8 rounds, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, doing side jacks. So it's like a jumping jack without the jump. You can always do where the arms come across if the shoulders are a little sore, or you could do the full jumping jack. That's all up to you. Part 2 is going to be focusing in on legs. Same idea as we're doing with arms, 3 consecutive rounds, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. And we're going to start with a hip toss. And the hip toss, I have my feet wide. I'm actually using my hips to lift my arms up towards the sky. So it's all about squeezing those hips together to come back to my starting position. If that's not comfortable, you can always do a Romanian deadlift. So I just hinge just at my knees, but I'm reaching down. Feel that pull in the back of that legs, and then squeeze my hips together. Lateral hop will be our second exercise. So I'm just hopping side to side. If you feel more comfortable stepping side to side, that's perfectly fine. Or maybe lateral lunge. Our third exercise will be 90-90 wipers. So you see that my knees are at 90 degrees, and then we're just wiping across. Use your hips, not your knees, to make this movement. If you need a little extra challenge, you can have your hands out in front. You can see how difficult it is. It's a struggle. You can also do a seated version. Knees are still bent at 90 degrees, and you're going side to side. We're going to do some more interval training, 8 rounds, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, doing mountain climber. You can do this against the floor, or you can do this against an elevated surface, maybe a chair, the wall, countertop. It's all up to you. And then finally, part 3, we're going to be focusing on our core, 2 rounds per exercise, 30 seconds on, 20 seconds off, starting with superhero, lifting our arms and our thighs up off the ground. If you don't feel comfortable with that, you can do it behind a chair, holding opposite arm and leg up for that time, or just the leg. We're also going to do bird dog, so you can do this on the ground, opposite arm and leg coming in and out. And then the other round, we do the other side. You can also do this from a countertop or the back of a chair. And then our third exercise will be supine rotation, so knees bent, keeping our shoulders along the ground, dropping our knees from side to side, or maybe extending our legs going from side to side. If you're doing a seated version of this, you're going to do a knee twist. So holding your upper body still and then twisting knees away, doing the same on the other side. Good luck, take care, have fun.